Hello everyone and welcome back to Nerds Fail Me. My name's Chris Kenner and we are on episode 10 of Teach Me Direct Strike. This is StarCraft 2 Direct Strike. And I want to see how far I have progressed in learning to play this game. So today we are playing as the commander that I played as in the very first episode of this, Nova. To see how far I have come in my learning, how much I've learned about playing this game. And what I've learned in today's session so far, because I do some practice games before I start these episodes as a warm-up, what I've learned so far is that this guy, Stefansov, is ruthless and has been absolutely destroying me all day. So I'm super happy that he's on my team, because he's very good, very clearly knows what he's doing. Who's that? That's Zagara. Okay, so that's not the hero he's been playing as all day either. But, okay, let's see how this goes. So who am I up against? This... Oh, that's Phoenix. Oh, that's going to be brilliant. That's a fantastic matchup. Let's stick you there, and I can't afford one of you there. So, just get mag rail munitions on my Marauders. So, I've got my hero Nova, who is just cool, and then I've got these two Marauders, who are anti-heavy armour, and they also have a shot that does 90 damage, which can be absolutely devastating. There's the enemy Nova. Who are you? Enrico. Well, Enrico, you haven't spawned any other units, so I hope you do alright, but might not be a good initial tactic. I'm actually going to get some more resources earlier on than I normally would. I've learnt to try and be a little greedier in the early game, otherwise it's very easy to suddenly get overwhelmed. And also this guy might carry us, so you know, I can afford to get away with stuff like that. Who's this guy? Swatbat. Kerrigan. Swatbat, why are you not doing anything? You were doing just fine in the other games that I was playing with you in. Oh, there's more of those guys now. Destroy them! And they're gone. Okay, I think Kerrigan's been upgrading themselves, which sort of explains. So I kind of get that. Let's get more Marauder Commandos. As a general rule, more things beats less things. So we're going to get more things, and I'm actually going to be able to afford another Marauder because I've got 2 gas. It's weird. It's called gas, but it gives you minerals. It's not how this game normally works. Zagara's rolling out with just the queens. Zagara is one of the great equalisers of this game. Zagara will roll into an enemy and just spew banelings, which are suicide units that explode, and they are devastating. Although in this case, oh, no, there go some of them. And pew! Down you go. Although unfortunately that means I don't have that mag rail munition shot for these guys. Oh, and they've gone air units. Luckily, your air to ground is not really that much to be worried about. Oh, you do have bonus versus armoured. Oh dear. Oh very dear. Okay, tier 2. Because I have solution for air units in tier 2. Well, they did very well just there. Oh my god! They've gone straight Ultralisks with Kerrigan. This is going to start out slow, but it's going to end up really, really devastatingly powerful. My tier 2 upgrade's not going to finish. I don't really want to buy more of these at this stage. Do I go suppression shells? No, not yet. Don't want to go anything else just yet. So, Nova has a very, very powerful anti-air unit eventually. I'm not sure I'm there yet. And this is the Swan player, though. Where are you? Mr. Osama. I'm not sure if Mr. Osama is one of the other players that I've seen more recently. I need to spread these guys out, clearly. So you're in this line. So let's place you there, there, there. That's fine, and there. Excellent. Hopefully that will help them to attack more than just them all going in on the same unit. I think I've made that mistake previously, and I've just realised that my upgrade's finished. So let's place you guys there. Can I afford another one? No, but that's fine. Let's get my increased range. But that upgrade is the one that I really care about, the lockdown missiles, but I need to be tier 3 for it. So in the meantime, let's upgrade my ship weapons so that I can actually deal with the air units that are being such a bother. Zagara really is going just in on Queens. Okay, well, I get it. If that's the tactic that you're running, that's the tactic that you're running, and I respect it. Let's see if I can stand up against this. Oh, the Phoenix is in there. Oh, the Phoenix is scary. The Phoenix does so much damage, and it's got so much health. It's got literally about 1,000 health. Okay, normally Phoenix is a good matchup. Today, this Phoenix knows what he's doing. This Phoenix is doing it right, and this Phoenix is chewing straight through me. Okay, what can I do against that Phoenix? I can do this. Jump jet assault. So that guy will sit just on the front line and be just enough of an annoyance. I'm actually going to upgrade to tier 3 because I need... No, I don't need those lockdown missiles. I need to take care of that Phoenix. So, I want to say more Marauder Commandos? Get another one there. And I do... That's not the button I wanted. I do now want the suppression shells. So hopefully the Hellbat will stun the things on the front line just a little bit. And just take enough hits from them. Ow! Well, that stun from Phoenix is painful. Is he armoured? No, he's just mechanical heroic. And they're stunning me so often. Ow! And I do not want to go air with all of this around. Oh, okay. I kind of need a backline.
Pulling the trigger.
Let's get another Hellbat Ranger. Let's just get more of those. Then my frontline units, they will tank for me. And they will help absorb a lot of the damage that I'm trying to deal with. And hopefully Zagara, with those abominations out, can now do better here, but... Oh, Jesus. Oh, poor Stefanov. Oh, he was doing so well against me. Now I'm dealing with his wave. Oh, at least my wave is more effective against this. Taking out these siege tanks. More Hellbat Rangers. Ah. I'm not effective at taking out these guys is the thing. These, what are they called? They're called Legionnaires? Yes, Legionnaires. Oh dear. And the Ultralisks wave through, but... Ah! Now this is interesting. This is the tactic that I tried to use in my Kerrigan video. But it won't work so well against all of these is the thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Let's see if the Hellbat Rangers can give me enough cover at the front. See, crashes straight through those, but there's too much fire coming in. Because these guys have been across our side of the field for the whole match, they've had this income bonus for a long, long time. Oh, it's painful. It's so painful. But at least I'm not getting the crap stunned out of me. But I'm not hitting enough to take out Phoenix. And they're just chewing through my lines again. Do I want a backline of Marauder Commandos? No, I think I want more of a front line of the Hellbat Rangers. I'm tempted to go for a siege tank, but it's not going to live long enough. If this Kerrigan can do well enough, we'll be okay. Kerrigan herself is chewing through these, but then there's these Goliaths as well. Our enemy's got too much cover against air units. Although all of a sudden we crash straight through. Oh my goodness. What happened? Did the Kerrigan switch entirely away from the Ultralisks? No, just got critical mass of the backline of the Mutalisks. Oh dear. Okay, so I clearly need more anti-air to deal with these, but that I can do. Okay. Where's my strike Goliaths? Let's get some more of these bad boys. Ah, blast, you're in the wrong place. Let's reposition you over here. And then get another one. And now I'm going to go to tier 3. Because those lockdown missiles will help just completely ignore the air units, which are actually quite effective against my ground guys. Come on, Zagara, chew through. Look at those explosions. Look, it's just gone. It's just melted. It's devastating when played correctly. Oh, I really want that Phoenix gone though. He takes so much damage. He's devastating. Go, die. Yes! And we're starting to upgrade to the next tier. I'm going to put the lockdown missiles on autocast so that we get those as soon as possible. There we go, we took out all the air units. My backline is now able to come in and help with these, who are not as effective against... Oh, they're still pretty scary though. Ow. Oh, I'm going to get that, because I'm going to need it. I want my weapons to do a little bit more damage, please. Kerrigan's using a special move. Ooh, is that going to take the turret down? Is it? Yes! And we've got the lockdown missiles as well. We're on a roll. Okay. What next? This is the thing, we've gotten to this point now. What do we do? What's our biggest problem? Is this? Yeah, this is our army. Let's watch what happens next. See what our biggest trouble is. I suspect it's going to be not those immortals, but some sort of heavy unit on the next wave. Strike Goliaths. You know what's really good at dealing with Strike Goliaths? Marauders. Let's space some more of these out because they are cheaper than the Strike Goliaths. Let's upgrade their arm. Let's upgrade everything. Let's get tier 3. May as well. Make my Marauders suddenly fantastically harder to kill. Ooh, and there's the Broodlords coming in. Those can be very frustrating to deal with. Although, once you've eaten through enough, you're there. But now this already broken line is going to suffer the explosions of these abominations. Meanwhile, my units are getting upgraded as they're advancing. The wave that I was building against is pretty much gone, thanks to Zagara. And what's left of it isn't going to survive very long against me. Lockdown missiles absolutely destroy what's in the air. My ground forces can take the hits from those siege tanks reasonably well. They're not the best, but they're better than nothing. But my army is just smaller than what was there. But they're doing their best. Once they're more durable, and I can be adding more to them. Oh, there goes Kerrigan again. These Mutalisks just chew through things one by one. They all bunch up and they do so much damage across a small area. Do I get another refinery? Wow, the Kerrigan's only on 1, but this guy's on 4. Well, I mean, props to the Kerrigan. Who's the Kerrigan? It's Swatbat, that's it. Well done, Swatbat. Very effective for 1 gas. I might recommend going up to 2, but, you know, he's not failing, so let's not press our luck with him. Okay, how much health do these Strike Goliaths have? 450, ow! How much damage do these guys do? 42! And that's plus their one shot that does 90. Get that last vehicle upgrade to make my Strike Goliaths do that much more damage. What are they on now? They're on 2-2, so 2 armor, 2 weapons. What's this? This is the Zagara. These abominations are a favourite unit of mine from Zagara, just because they're very effective against armoured units, and then when they die, they explode into banelings. I'm not seeing... Oh, there's the free banelings. Zagara gets free banelings and I wasn't seeing them. Now, can I push this back? This is quite a built-up force now. We're eating through it. More Marauders might be in order. I am going to get a third refinery. We are pushing hard enough for that to be worth it for me. Although, if the game ends sooner than that, and if we lose, then I will be blaming myself for it. Seems to be 2 waves of Mutalisks now? Yeah. And look, they just sweep across the battlefield. Okay, let's get another... Let's get another line of Marauders. Yeah. A line running on from back there. Because then they'll come in as the second wave with their Magrail shots and just do horrifying, horrifying amounts of damage. I feel I've got enough now to deal with all of this that's up the front. My guys are very well armoured. These Strike Goliaths do 36 damage a shot, which they do quite quickly. Not to mention their air attacks, which also stun my opponent, which must be horrifying to deal with. And look, I'm just walking across the ground now. My Hellbat Rangers are soaking up enough of the damage from my Marauders to walk in the back and be devastating. And I'm just going to add more of them. Marauders are extremely durable. How much health have you got? 350 with 4 armour. That is not to be sniffed at. But this Swan army with all these Goliaths, that's the one that concerns me the most. That's the one that's going to be the hardest to break. Again, it's just more things, there's just a lot of it. Especially with all these science vessels and how durable those can be. Get another Marauder while I'm thinking about it. But the Zagara's chewing through it. The Zagara's getting through into the Phoenix wave. Oh, I see. We've got Corruptors in Zagara's wave. Corruptors are the aerial equivalent of the Abominations. They do a lot of damage against air units, and then, when they are killed, they explode into Scourges, which are the aerial equivalent of the Suicide Banelings. Ooh. Those are not friendly though. Okay. The Liberators are a problem. Can I afford another one? Not just yet. What to do about the Liberators? These do an awful lot of damage. They're really expensive at 525, but they do absolutely wreck pretty much everything, and they've got a lot of health to back it up. Let's see how much I'm actually going to have to be dealing with them. It's hard to say at this stage. What does my wave do to all of this? Zagara's getting pushed back again. I suspect the Liberators are having a big hand in that. Do I need more Strike Goliaths to deal with all of this air? I think so, because my ground forces are getting ahead of the Strike Goliaths and it's splitting my wave up. And the air units are surviving long enough that that's a problem. So, that's what we're going to do. More Strike Goliaths. And then I'm just going to continue the Marauders. Hopefully a couple more is what makes the difference. I still have some alive. And they're completely locking down the Liberators, these science vessels. They just neuter so much, so completely. I could have gotten another Marauder in there. I'm trying to keep the camera focused on the action though. You don't want to be sat at the back here being like, yeah, I'm sure there's like great action going on, loads of explosions, but yeah, we're back here. No. Action is what we're here for. Ooh, the Phoenix lived. No, he didn't. Get rid of those air units, please. Do I want more to help get rid of those? It's these carriers, they've just got so much health. What will help deal with that better? Maybe a Liberator is the best solution. Initiating assault. I genuinely don't know. I need more stuff that does more damage to more air units. Can I fit... Ooh. Oh, that's fortunate. I can fit more Strike Goliaths in. Ah, I didn't quite get that one in time. Let's get another row of Strike Goliaths. I think we're going to need them. Just because this guy, the Clolarian, he's like the hero unit version of a carrier. He's so powerful. Nearly 1,000 health. No wonder he takes so much to take down. Oh. Oh, poor Zagara though. Let's take out all this. Chewing through the ground units, I just need to get through the air units. Yeah, they're going down a lot faster now that I've got more of the Strike Goliaths. And the Liberators being made worthless. Not enough damage on that side to get through that Liberator. All those units could have been firing at these sooner. Let's get another Strike Goliath, but this time pop them on this so I can get another one in. Yes. And then I want to have that on autocast. How long's that got? 200 odd seconds. Do I want another refinery? I don't think it's worth it. Kerrigan, seriously, you can do the whole thing on one gas? Should I say something? Ooh, it's starting to get a bit laggy. Yeah, I want to see how much of this is being, the damage to Zagara is being done because it's being leaked through from the previous wave. My front line is actually going down a bit now. And then it's just being Goliath versus Goliath. Let's get more of that through with more Strike Goliaths. Oh, that's my Nova in there. I wonder what was taking up that space. Okay, so this is the Kerrigan wave. So that's Swan and some of the remnants. Yeah, swap that. You need more gas. We're gonna have to say something. And I feel bad. I feel very strongly that you should never be telling other people how to play. That's not what this game is about. Let's change how we ask. Do you not want more gas? Oh, cool. Seem to be doing fine on one. And he is, really. I mean, like, he's dealing with the remnants of the Nova wave from me. Hey, if it works. Okay, more Marauder Commandos, please. Because they're durable and frustrating to get rid of. Ooh, can I get another one in? I think I'm going to be too late. Yeah, probably too late. Should have kept an eye on the timer. Oh, so much air. Although not a lot of it's going to be left after Zagara now. Zagara's swapped up the game there. Was it Stefansov? Oh, and now my army is nice and bunched up and just going to just deep into this. Okay, how does this go? Too much air stuff. I could get some really durable air units, but I don't want the Liberators. I just don't. They're very expensive. I'm not convinced they're the right choice here because of how much anti-air my opponent has. Although we are coming up on having the tier 4 upgrade. Let's see how far Zagara chews through this one. Not a huge amount of abominations here. It's mostly the Corruptors in the air. Right, tier 4's on its way. to get strike weaponry level 1. To increase my attack speed and movement speed by 5% on everything. 5% more attacks. It's really just a case of keeping on the level with the opponent at this stage. Not happy though. Not happy with how this is going now. Maybe more of these Hellbat Rangers is the real answer. I honestly don't know. It's hard to judge, but this match has been going on for a long time. We're at 26 minutes. Wow. I am concerned about this Kerrigan though. Just because if you look on the map, the army there is comparatively smaller and less expensive. These Mutalisks don't cost a lot, but I guess that's what's happening. Perhaps we need to change up what we're having. Let's get the last of these Marauders in, just for the sake of completion. I want the rest of the Hellbat Rangers, but then I'm going to go into the siege tanks.
Research complete.
So many of the aliens have so much health. I'm getting stunned now by Thors. I was worried about that. That's Swan. Where are they? There. Thors from Swan are a big problem for me because they stun things. They stun everything in a significant area. Very frustrating to deal with. It's the same frustration that I would inflict on others with Tychus by going lots of Boswells. But it just neuters your front line, which is why I need more of it. To basically jump in and take those hits so that I'm not taking them. Let's see, I've got more of my Hellbat Rangers now. They're quite durable, they're able to deal with the hits while the rest of my army sits further back. But there's a big build up there now. No, I'm going to get eaten. Okay. This is the world we live in now. Actually, I think that's a line from someone else. Disregard that. It's difficult to see what's going on. There's so much on the screen now. This Klallarian is still alive though, frustratingly. And there's nothing taking it down. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, they're on our side now. They're on our side of the field. That means that we've got the support of our base defences, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I need one more in there, and then I'm going to start going siege tanks. Are the Scourges... Yeah, the Scourges are able to get through at least. But there's more air than ground. There's not enough ground on Zagara's side to deal with all of this. Luckily there is on mine, because I'm pretty much only ground. So I do not want to go air units against these guys. If I start, it'll be such a long time and such a massive investment before I can start actually dealing with them. They're going to get there in time. Yes, we're actually pushing back. Yay, go my guys. Wish I could say it was intentional. It's not. Okay. Let's see. You go there. What upgrades do we need for you? Graduating range. 1 range every 2 seconds while in siege mode, up to a maximum of 5.
Research complete.
How much longer have we got on that? 24 seconds. I'm going to need to start saving up for strike weaponry level 2. You know, I held off on going on this 4th gas, but it's what we're doing. Oh, so many explosions! Ah! What's in here now? A lot of hunter killers. But again, it boils down to being mostly these corruptors and there's nothing left on the ground. Oh, they're through on the base. Is this it? Are we going to push through? Let's keep an eye on the timer, but let's not miss this. Oh, there goes strike weaponry. We are sat right on them. And we're attacking that much faster. And Kerrigan's coming in. Ooh. And there's the stun. Starting to get damage on the base. Could this be it? With those Mutalisks, their shots are bouncing around. Yes! GG! Wow. Proof that you don't need more than one gas. That was silly. That Kerrigan was silly. Swat bat. Kudos to you. Ah, he's left the game. I was going to say kudos to him. So, let's actually have a look at the overview. Let's see how well I've done. Not as much damage as my comrades, but I did withstand the most. Zagara here with Stefansov, you can see, doesn't take a lot of damage. That's because of the suicide unit. And it was the Phoenix player that was not doing a lot of damage on the enemy team. But look at how much damage all of that is. That's silly. And Swan didn't take very much. I'm surprised by that. Look at how close I am with this Nova though. But this Nova with the Liberators did an awful lot more damage than me. So I think that's conclusive proof, there's a lesson here, that the Liberators are worth getting. Anyway, let's not bang on about it forever. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey of learning to play this game. If you do want to get it, it is free. There's a link in the video description. And hopefully, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.